Are we live? I think we're live. Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Saturday, 25th of June, 2022. I have spent the last hour and a half recording a video for QI Add-ons Pro, which will actually go live during this live chat. It's going to go live very, very soon. So the developers of that gave me a free copy of QI Pro. That's the joys of doing videos, right? So I got QI Pro and they wanted an honest opinion and review of it. So I've kind of done that. It's not a sponsored video, by the way, all right? There's no payment. There's no affiliate link. There's no nothing. It is just, hey, George. So QI Add-ons Pro, which is this plugin here. This plugin, right? QI Add-ons Pro. Well, there's a free version and there's the Pro. I've just done the video was, it was an hour and a half, but I've edited it down to 35 minutes, where I've gone through all the premium features. So that video will be coming out in about an hour's time, I think. It's probably going to take an hour to upload. God, I can't open this bowl. It's going to take an hour to upload probably to YouTube. I've got to do the cover art as well. So basically, I just wanted to showcase the premium features of it because there's a fair amount, and they asked me, and I thought, hey, why not? Let's do it, hey? Let's get the features done. Let's showcase it. Hi, Catherine. By the way, Catherine, I've got to give my apologies because you always join on the live chats, and it's not your fault, but sometimes when your live chats are occurring, I'm either getting my son from school or winding down with him a bit, you know, looking after him, food and all of that. So I sometimes miss yours. I'm going to make sure I try and get onto yours more often because I always feel bad when I get back to my machine. I realise, oh no, you were live and I've missed it. Hey Tony, hope you're okay. Hey Jack, I've just spent the last 2 hours actually reviewing the QI Add-ons Pro. So I've got the Pro version. I've been reviewing all of the widgets and what they do. So that video I've recorded, edited. I'm just going to do the cover art for that now. And then that video will be coming out. It will be coming out in about an hour's time. So video on QI add-ons. Because I have to say, people always say to me, oh, what's your favorite plugin? What's your favorite plugin? And I always say I don't like to use plugins that much. I like to just stick with Elementor Pro. But if I was going to use a add-on, my favorite add-on would be QI add-ons. Because QI add-ons is a really smart plugin. Has anyone used it? The free version. It is really, really smart. Really smart. Some of the stuff you get with it make you go, whoa. And what I love about the developer, he's lived and breathed WordPress. He's built themes. And he uses Elementor. So he's done stuff that if you haven't got Elementor Pro, you could use on theirs. However, even if you've got Elementor Pro, there's stuff their plugin does, QI add-ons, which just takes things to another level. Seriously, to another level. You know, I mean, this is a basic one, right? This is a really basic one that you could do with a bit of coding or whatever. Here we go, advanced toggle, right? They've built this is so easy and simple to use, what they've done. But what I love, the one I really love, which one is the one I really love? I've forgotten now which one it was. The one I really love is the pricing calculator, which I showed the other day. Where is it? Pricing calculator, where is it? Tell me when you see it. Where is it? There it is, pricing calculator, right? Watch this, okay. In fact, I've just got to move my face up because you can't see me, can you? There we go. So the pricing calculator. This is so good. Look at it. Right, it starts to add up your values. Oh, we'll have that. Oh, we'll have that. We'll take that off. Right, you buy now. This is brilliant for services. You know, you want to pay monthly. Imagine maintenance plan, SEO, analytics. I think it's a super plugin. Love it. Love it. It's a really good plugin. Really good plugin. Hey, Mamesla. Sorry, I just read your message. You're on your way to be one of my big fans. Hey, join the club. No, that's good to hear. And do let me know, Ben Mamesla. So, hey, Richard. We got a full bottle. Look, you can even see the moisture on it. Look, you can see the moisture. Look at that. Look at the moisture. Wet fingers. Wet fingers, Richard. So I'm just going to quickly do the cover art for the QI add-ons. QI add-ons Pro video. So I'm a bit close. Oh no, I just realised I'm a bit close. Is the sound coming through okay, by the way? I just realised I was like that. Like, super close. Probably too close. But let me know if the sound is coming through okay. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's all fine. So let's just do QI add-ons Pro review. The Pro review. I gotta say, I said this just earlier, is that the nice thing with doing videos is when developers reach out to you and say, hey, here's a license for the Pro, do a review of it. Hey Eddie, how are you? And then I go back to them and go, right, I do not want any affiliate commission link. If you're asking me to do a review, I will do it if I want to. And I go, yeah, I'll do it for QI add-ons. But, so this is a QI add-ons review. Let me just move my down. But it will be an honest, transparent review. If you want a review where I'm going to read a script or anything like that, it ain't happening, number one. Number two, if I say something you don't like, don't care. If you don't like what I say, you shouldn't have asked me to do a video. I will be honest and transparent. Pro Elements. Pro Elements? Pro Element? Which one's Pro Elements? Why does that not ring a bell for me? Pro Elements. Add on. Look, the fact I don't even recognize Pro Elements, makes me go, well, I'm not sure if it's that good then. I mean, look, what does it give you? WooCommerce Builder, Pop-Up Builder, nah. Global Widget, nah. Motion Effects, Scrolling, nah. Custom CSS, Roll, nah. I'm really not sure. I mean, really, it says much more, but if this is meant to be the selling point, that's really rubbish. And how much is it? Is it free? Okay, it's free. I'm going to say this, right? Why would you want... I would say just get Elementor Pro. And whenever people say to me, but we can't afford it, I then turn around and go, right, is that because you're not investing in your business? Or you're building a website, but you're not getting the client to pay for it? Why is the client not paying for the license? No, exactly. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, exactly, Eddie. I mean, look at it. I mean, did they use Pro Elements here when they built it? It just doesn't... It looks really disastrous. I mean, look at all the features. It's not really making you go, wow, is it? It's like quite rubbish, that is. Yeah, totally, Mark. Yes, totally. I mean, you know, when you look at all the free widgets on its own is impressive. Wait till you get to the premium ones. And the video for the Pro add-on, where I go through the widgets, is coming out in about 1 hour, okay? Just give me an hour and you'll see that one very, very soon. And hopefully you like it. Hopefully you like it. You really, really like it, don't ya? Right. Ah, Royal Highland Show. That's nice. See what George says here. I know so many people that use Elementor free, and then they use add-ons because they don't want to get pro. And then I go, yeah, but you're using a plugin for your header footer, maybe. You're using a plugin for something else, a plugin for something else. There's a few things, Mark, that I feel like some of the QI... Overall, if I had to give the QI... Okay, the QI add-ons free, I give 9 out of 10. The free is a 9 out of 10. Wicked. The pro, I give it 8 out of 10. The reason I haven't gone to 9 or 10 is because some of the widgets on here, right? So you need some of these ones here. They're actually the same thing. They're just variations of what was, they're just variations. But some of the stuff they've got on here is pretty good. And like this glitch effect, I don't see the point of this widget at all. Like, why do they do that? But there is some stuff they've got on here which is really, really good. So it's got my tick. But would I use it? That's the big question. Yes, Mark. Code, yeah. And they know their stuff. They know their stuff, they do. Now, would I use it? I like it. I always tell people I like QI add-ons whenever they ask me what plugin add-on do you like. But would I use it? No. Only if my client wants a really innovative, dazzly website. And you got to be brutally honest here. How many of you have had a client who wanted something out the park? Something like mind-blowingly different? Because a lot of our clients just want a substandard website that does the job. They don't want anything too crazy. They don't want anything too left field or whatever. They just want it, don't they? So I do have to be realistic with people and say, it is a really good plugin if you know you're going to get the clients. Well, to be honest, you don't buy the license for the Pro QI add-ons until you know you need it, right? So I would say it's like any other add-on out there. You only get it when you need it. And that's the thing. Yeah, Mark, exactly what I mean, right? So, exactly, Mark. You're exactly my good point there. So loads of these plugins we have, happy add-ons, all of these ones, right? They have all these amazing pro features, but deep down, when you get down to the crux of what the website is meant to be doing and what your client's trying to achieve, you don't need flashy websites. So only when you really, really need it do I say go get it. Jack, ultimate Elementor add-ons. So, there is one widget on here. I'm trying to think which one it was now. Which one was it? I'm trying to remember which one it was. There's a widget on here, right? Which... Oh, I can't remember which one it is. Anyway, there's a widget on here which I could easily create using slides. You'd have your headline, your button, your subheader, and every time the slide changes, they have an entrance animation, and then the image comes like that. So the words go like that, and the image does that. And every time you change the slide, the words do that, and the image does that. You could easily do that with templates and shortcodes. Easily. But if you don't want to go down the extra mile of doing, you're going to have 5 slides, you're going to do 5 templates and put 5 shortcodes and sizing and all of that. If you're struggling to do that, I can see how this solution could seriously help you out. That's a good point, Mark. Textual slider, I think that's the one you mean, Paul. I think you're right. Is it textual project showcase? No, it's not that one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It was one of those. It was a slider. It was a slider. Oh, I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, I'm going to be back in 2 minutes, okay? I just got to sort something out with my son over there. Just give me 2 minutes, okay? Hey, Fat J, I'll be back in... Well, I'm going to put 5 minutes. Back in 5 minutes, right? But just hold tight, right? I will be back. Hold on, sit down there, wait.
The live chat?
Yeah, it's on a live chat. If you want to talk, you can talk. Hold on. Hold on.
Where are you going, to the toilet?
No, I'm just got to sort something out.
How long will you be?
Pretty long. Here you go. You got to talk.
Pretty long?
No, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Here you go.
Oh, and I get to talk to him for 2 minutes.
There you go, talk. Yeah.
Hello. By accident. And so, a few minutes, I'm just playing McDonald's. If we could hear the background, playing McDonald's with my mum. And we have to go outside to do gardening. And... why did I keep on happening? And also, make sure to subscribe to my dad's channel. And also subscribe to my channel. About 2 more subscribers. 2 more subscribers. Comment in the chat, can you subscribe? Yes, for you will subscribe, or no, for you will not subscribe. Oh, we've got no replies on subscribing to my dad's channel. Say yes if you're going to subscribe to my dad's channel. Say no if you're... Say yes if you're going to subscribe to my channel. Wait, do you mean you subscribed to my channel or my dad's channel? Because I'm getting mixed up. Was it my channel you subscribed to? Yep, and click like. This is he said. So my dad had to go and sort something else out and subscribe. Tell my dad that I just said this. I think he's just staring at me. I'm only joking. He's not. Subscribe to my channel. Do you not tell my dad that I just said this? Yeah. What was that? Oh, that's a ghost. No. No. Wait, do you mean to my channel? You're going to subscribe to my channel? They said they're going to subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. Cheer. Thank you for holding the fort. Yeah, I'm back. What? Richard, I just read your comment. Finally, we have some real talent presenting the stream.
Yeah. We have some real talent.
Now I'm going to use the force.
And press the force.
I'm going to use the force on this one.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, you can go now. Go on, behave now. Oh, he's kind of a natural, Tony, when it comes to presenting. When he's in the mood. All right, Raheem, you got to go now.
Where's Tony?
Don't know. Tony there.
Ooh, your son is so much at this one.
Okay, right. Just checking any previous comments that came in. Yeah, don't forget to click like. Okay, everyone, because I always have to say this because just in case people think, oh, you just want us to click like. It's to do with the YouTube algorithm. So when a show is live and you get likes, it means there's a higher chance of it appearing on other people's recommended videos, even whether they're subscribed or not. So it's just a algorithm thing and like that. He does that. That's all he ever says. Subscribe. Got arms. I have got arms, by the way, Catherine. So, got arms on the chair. It's actually, for a small chair, it's actually quite heavy. It is actually quite heavy. I think that, so Fat J, I think that Oxygen, the developers, what they should have done is really improved Oxygen, but you know they're going with a completely different product. Fair play, I get it, okay. But the breakdance name, rubbish name. I've only seen videos of it, and it looks like I'm not totally convinced by it. But it could get better. But I think eventually Oxygen might die a death. You know, because if they're not developing it,
Die a death. Who thinks I'm better than my dad at YouTube? Comment yes. Do you think I'm better? Comment no. That means my dad is better.
don't. If you think he's better at YouTube than me, put yes. If you think I'm better, put no. So yes, if you think he's better at YouTube. You really do need to leave this room now.
Who thinks my dad? Yes. One yes to me. Look what someone said. Someone said.
Hold on.
It's finally time to
I have to block Richard now. Okay, right. Okay, let's do a poll then. Right, I'm starting a poll. Is Raheem better than me at is better than me with right, I'm doing a
yes.
So we got yes and we have no. Right, ask your community. There we go. Look. So I've just put a poll out, okay? So we'll see how that poll goes. So there's now a poll on there. So let's see what you find.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Raheem, you need to... I'll let you know the scores, okay? I'll let you know the scores, all right? You got to leave me alone now. I'll let you know later.
I'm going to wear my new hoodie.
He's got a new hoodie, by the way, so it's...
It's a hoodie. I'm going to wear it on a minute. Come back and
hit the mic. No, but you're hitting the mic. Careful. So he's got one of those Grogu... anyway, right. Back to this. Otherwise, we're going to have major distractions and arguments. He has got his own channel, Eddie. He has got his own channel, believe it or not. He has got his own channel. I'll post a link to it. Right, here's his channel. He doesn't post regularly on there. He doesn't really do regular videos, but he does do a fair amount. Yeah, so breakdance, you know, is it going to take a dent out of other page builders? I'm not sure. And if I was an Oxygen user and all of a sudden the support starts to drop off and it's all going towards breakdance, I'm going to feel cheated. I'm going to feel like I've invested in all of that and now you've jumped ship. How do I know that breakdance ain't going to change again later on? You know? So, I mean, breakdance was a big thing in the 1980s. right? Anyway, look, we could spend hours and hours going on about we could spend hours and hours going on and talking about breakdance and oh, here we go. Okay, guys,
Who thinks that who
92.
thinks I'm cuter?
92%.
Yes to I'm cuter, or no to that's cute. My dad is cuter.
So here we go. Look, everyone. Hold on. Let's put this on Pro. Put your hands down. Hands down. I'll do it for you. So there we go.
Subscribe.
There's Halloween. Done and dusted. Right, you need to get out of it. You need to.
What are the scores?
92%. You're winning. You've won. You've won the war.
Let's see how.
I'm trying to push him out the room. You've won.
Did not end that pool.
Okay. All right. You've won the dome. You've won the duel of the fates.
Don't end it. Let's see how more it goes.
I'll let you know at the end. Can you leave us now, Raheem? Because we're live now. Okay. So we've got to chat about serious stuff now. Okay. So yes, we do have a PS. Yes, he does. He's got the PS5, not me. I bought it, but he uses it. Video Boy, what form plugin do I use? Elementor form. They paid £42,000 for the domain. Whoa. And I kind of go, really? Of all the names to pick for, of all the names, all right, forget what you think of Oxygen. Forget what you think of what they're doing. Forget all of that. Remember to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit like. Forget the history. Would you in your wildest dreams call a plugin breakdance? Breakdance. Right? Come on. But yeah, Elementor Pro for forms. Video Boy, you know when you're asking, do you have Elementor Pro? Or is that why you're asking? Seven. He turned 7 in May. Boop. Right, let me just strip out the back. This is one of the things I love about Canva, how easy it is to strip out a background of images. And it's really good when you're stripping out the background for products. Like, anyone use Canva for stripping out backgrounds when you're doing a product? It is really good, right? Like, super. Oops, did that wrong there. Let me get that one there. There we go, cool. Let's just stitch this together. Sorry, guys, I'm just doing the cover art for a video I recorded today as well. Yeah, breakdance, innit? All right, come on, let's think of names, right? Serious now. Don't mess around now. Don't start saying hydrogen. But if you were the Oxygen masters, the developers and all that, what name would you have gone for? Instead of breakdance? That's an interesting topic. So imagine now, you're the stakeholders, you're the people with the wallets and all of that, the money, the cash injection. You're realizing that Oxygen is like, meh, right? You want to create a storm. You want to disrupt the market. You got Bricks, you got Webflow, you got Elementor, you got Divi, right? You want to make a dent. What would you have gone for if you didn't go for breakdance? Now, what would I have gone for? Helium. See, I knew that. That's why I said no hydrogen, helium, nitrogen. You could just call it ammonia. And ammonia is basically like what? Piss, right? But what would you go for? What name would you go? O2 Builder. Yeah, O2 Builder. Yeah. That's got legs, that has, actually. That's like the evolution of Oxygen, isn't it? See, look, Catherine's got a good name there. O2 Builder. And it even has that kind of next generation sci-fi feel to it, doesn't it? O2 Builder. It's got the number 2 in, so it's the second generation now. That's a really good name, Catherine. That's a really good O2 Builder. Come on, names. What would you have gone for? What would you have gone for? What would I have gone for? I just spilled Pepsi on my sleeve. Not sleeve, elbow. Oxygen. It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because I think even the name Oxygen as a page builder name was like, why did you call it Oxygen? Because in a way, oxygen is just, you can't see oxygen. Oxygen is transparent. Therefore, oxygen is like, oxygen is transparent. Therefore, it's empty. Think about it. Oxygen, you can't really see unless you're in the water. It's there. It's everywhere. It's empty. So let's create a tool that's got loads of features, but name it after something that is empty. Right? Haha, Richard. Yeah, I mean, Richard, I say, you know what? I used to have I was using Photoshop since 2006. Loved it, but I stopped using Photoshop. Cancelled my Adobe Cloud license 2 years ago because I realised I was fine with just Canva.
Dad, can I please have my PS5 on?
You can have your PS5 on. Yeah, you can have that on. Yeah, go on. You can go play your games. Don't have your volume on too loud, though, please. Did I say hi to you, Artif? I don't know if I missed your name then. Vacuum builder, Andrew. That just sounds like you're just sucking up the dirt now. Yeah, I know, Artif. Raheem came and sat for about 2 minutes, you see, so it was like, oh my god, even you voted. This is not turning out well for me, is it? Flexo, yeah. Lazy layers. Go off, Fat J. All right, we'll stop taking names now for what would you have called oxygen. If you didn't have the name Oxygen, but it's like I think if this was a contest, right, and it's not, and I had to pick who won for the best name for the evolution of Oxygen, it's Catherine. Catherine, I think, gave the best name by quite a long shot, I think. So well done, Catherine. You win the award for. You didn't actually win an award, by the way. Right, you didn't actually win an award, but well done on the name choice there. Get scammed again, builder. What are you working on at the moment, Artif? What are you working on? By the way, how did that health website go? Is that all done and dusted and delivered, or is that still in development stages with the client or stuff? How did that one? How's that one all gone? How is that? Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I remember using Canva for the first time in 2016, and I liked it, but it was very much in its infancy then in terms of its usage. But the way it's come on and on and on and on. I mean, did you know you've got this feature in Canva? Did you know you've got this? Where is it? Where is it? More. Did you know you've got this feature? Oh, I've forgotten where it's gone. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where is it? Oh no, they renamed it. The Freehand Tool. Where is it? Draw. Sorry, here it is. Draw. I forgot what it's called then. You know you've got this feature, right? So if I just put this into white, look at this. You know you can actually do freehand drawing. So if you've got a tablet, or like a Wacom or whatever, and you can draw on your tablet, you can literally draw and create, like freehand shapes now and stuff. So the versatility, thank God you can undo, hey? The versatility that you get, right, with this is brilliant. The one thing they need to work on, though, is getting some more features where you can do some better blending and like blending of layers, a bit like what you would normally do in Photoshop. They get that on. Yeah. What you do, Richard, is you go over here, go to more, draw. It's called draw. Do a search for it if you want. So look, all of it. Did you not know you got all of this extra stuff? What? You got all of this extra stuff. It is super, super versatile. And the fact that you can now do drawings with your hand, or if you want to, maybe you've got an icon and you want to just add a bit of a curl to it, like a swish mark or something, you can now do that. So it's just really, really good. Hold on a second. Raheem, can you put your volume down? Cheers, mate. It's near the sofa. No. Right, okay, yeah, cool. I'm on Pro. Oh, maybe that's why I've got it. I don't know, but I'm on Pro, Catherine. I'm on Pro. Pro. Yeah, Artif, that sounds good. So I just read your message, Artif. That sounds good. What I would say, Memesla, though, right, okay, this is now one thing I'm going to say. Canva are doing a lot of promotion over creating websites. I would not create a website with Canva. I'm telling you now, you will regret it. The amount of time and effort you'll put in creating a website with Canva, you will regret it later on, because you don't... Canva websites are only good for very basic looking websites. You might have loads of fancy stuff, but you might as well forget your page speed scores. You might as well forget WooCommerce. You might as well forget loads of other features and add-ons and stuff. It is very much a one-stop shop for a one-page portfolio or a CV type of layout. And I don't think it is a... I've watched videos on it. I've even tried it. I really wish they would stop promoting, oh, you could create a website. It's very pants. Really is. I know, I've got 7% of the vote. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, sorry, George, you just said, is that why you chose it over another framework? Is that Canva you're talking about, George? Oh, no, it's Artif. Sorry, it's Artif's question probably you were referring to. Oh, it is. Yes, it is to do with Artif. Just curious, are you fluent in Laravel? I know nothing about Laravel, all right? So I'm not even going to pretend or try to say I understand it, because I don't. I'm telling you now, I don't get Laravel. I can do a lot, but not Laravel. Not at all. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, so we'll just do QI Pro. Let's just download this image. PNG, download. And then I will, while I'm talking to you all, I will now start the upload over on another screen so we can go back to full screen again. Catherine, what are you working on today? Melissa, what are you working on today? Richard, what are you working on today? Tell me what you're working on today. Or are you just chilling out? Is this a chill day? What are you working on? Anything? Nothing? What's the deal, guys? What's the deal? Hey, what's going down? What are you working on today? Okay, what are you working on? Another quite a big company that designs plugins contacted me today and wanted me to do a review of their plugin. And I went back to them and said, I never used those plugins. You want a review, you're going to have to pay for my time. If you don't want to pay for it, there's no review. Because I'm getting a bit fed up by loads of companies that do keep contacting. And there are fake companies, but the real ones, because they are real companies and you know stuff about them, they basically go, oh yeah, we'll give you a pro version. And I'm going to go, that's not good enough. If it's a plugin or a theme I use actively, I will love to do a review on it, or I probably already have done. But if it's not one I use, because I don't have to, I am not going to research your plugin. I'm not going to do a video, production, editing. Hey Helmut, Jonas, how are you doing? Oh, PHP malware cleaner. Ooh, Jonas. That sounds serious, right? That sounds serious. Do you know what I mean? So why would I spend time recording a video on a plugin just for free for them? Like, they're going to benefit out of it. And I've even said to them, I don't want an affiliate commission link. If I believe in your plugin and your theme, I'll do it. But I don't want an affiliate commission link. Because they all seem to think, oh yeah, we'll even give you a commission link. And it's like going, look, unless I sell 1,000 of your products, I'm not going to make enough to buy myself a triple cheeseburger. So what's the point? Oh, MotoPress. Yeah, MotoPress. George, MotoPress is good. Do you know what? Hotel booking on MotoPress is really good. Absolutely, Artif. I would say, even though 20 years experience, right? The terminology, the lingo, all of that. Every time there's a Health and Social Care Act bill, right? You know, every time there's a change in GDPR and every time there's a change in data protection. He's now here with his what's-its.
No, we're not what's-it, they're Cheetos.
Give me one. Let me show them what it is. Let me show them, right? They're called Cheetos, but that is a what's-it. Look. Oh, he's taking it back now. Here you go, have it. Ah. It's the only time I like cheesy fingers. Richard is coding up. Oh, okay. Fat J's working remake a WhatLab website. WhatLab? What is WhatLab? Fat J, what is WhatLab? So I'm just going back through the comments. Catherine's Garden Shores. Andrew, transparent menu. Oh, yes, you're working on that. Eddie, it's the weekend. Melissa working on her website. Tony, housework, which sounds like he's cleaning up all of his mess on his desk, I bet. Richard is coding up interest categories for lead submissions. Oh, okay. Yeah, George, please see what Jonas, see what George has just written. Question about malware. Very interesting question he's got there. You didn't miss anything, Jack. You just missed Armageddon and stuff. You didn't miss anything. I was going to say something. It's gone out of my head now. I was going to say something and it's gone out of my... Yes! You know what's really funny? On LinkedIn, there's a few people that that market themselves as marketeers. They're going to help you get leads.
Dad?
Yeah?
Can I get... Because I bought chalk, can I go outside and do it in my front garden? Because in my back room there's only got one little path.
What do you want to do?
Just some chalk. We bought chalk, a whole box, 15. You
can do it, but you are not allowed to go beyond the front the drive. You're not allowed to go on the pavement. You can only do it on the drive.
Can I do it on the road because I'm going
to
draw a football pitch?
No, not on the road and not on the pavement. You can only do it on our drive, not the road or the pavement. This is going to end badly. He wants to draw chalk on the road. A football pitch on the road. I'll tell you now, if he does that, there will be a direct penalty, right? There will be a penalty. And a sending off. So, oh God, he's back.
Can you open up the door?
Not on the road, okay?
What
And
happens if I don't on the road?
then you come straight in. And everyone here can hear and see this. And there'll be no Rascal Ranch tomorrow. So think about. Stop.
Sorry.
Careful.
Am I in trouble after now?
No, you're not in trouble. Stop saying, "Am I in trouble?"
Last time I
Here you go. No.
in trouble.
Here you go. Right.
Just you wait till the end of the live, Papa.
How many people do you know have to do this on a live chat? Right. Carefully hold. No, hold it from the handle. No, from the handle. Hold it from the handle. Go on. Off you go, Mary Poppins. Right. Landing page for clients, Richard, drive track. Okay, I get you. Yeah, so what I was saying, on LinkedIn, there's loads of companies that promote themselves as lead marketers. They're going to help you get leads. There's even one who lives about 6 miles away from me, and he's contacted me a few times, and I just don't respond to him. And he claims that he's going to help, that he is proven, experienced, market leader. He's only been up and running for about a year, and his sales from last year were the previous company dissolved and they were in the red. Anyway, so they're saying, oh yeah, we can do all this and all this. Do you know what he does? And I find this really tragic. He puts out a post. Every day he puts out a video of himself and a post, right? And I'm not going to say his name because that's disrespectful. And he says, we've just got a new client. We've got a brand new client working with us. Loads of fanfare. Since last week, every day he does a post now where he goes, do you want to get a website built by a company? He doesn't tell you who the website company is. He doesn't tell you what their credentials are. All he says is they can do SEO and graphics, comma, and web design. Now, how many of you here understand the Oxford comma? Do you understand the Oxford comma? Let me make this clear. SEO and graphics, comma, and website design. Therefore, you're saying that SEO and graphics are one entity. Because you did comma, website design. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? They didn't say SEO, comma, and graphics, so they're separate entities. So they're saying, do you want to work with a website company who do SEO and graphics and website design? They keep putting out like a square image, and the square image literally is just their logo, not the website company, their logo. It's in fully black with a gold logo, and it says website design. There's no image. There's no logo of the company. There's nothing about the company, and they think that is market leading and you're going to get leads. We can generate leads for you, risk-free. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? You're paying a company who are going to help you get leads. They put out a square post. It's a black square with the marketeer's logo, and it says web design, and that's it. And how do they promote you? Do you want a website? Come and work with this. Come and work with this award-winning or renowned something website company. They do SEO and graphics, comma, and website design. What the heck? I mean, even if we excuse the punctuation, because I know my grammar, even if we excuse the punctuation, how would you feel if you've paid someone who claim to be lead generators and they're going to help you get clients if that is all they do? And since last week, that is all they've done. Every day. There isn't even a video or a slideshow to show you that website company's logo, their homepage, their web address, their phone number, nothing. Are you really going to go through a sales lead? Because they even, because not only can you see this advert, you can see it's been posted by this sales lead company because it's in their name and profile. Are you going to contact them to then get the details of the website company? What a load of bullshit, right? What a load of bullshit. English lessons. Oh, sorry, I've missed all the comments. So Jack, he had someone come do a quote on our Windows and he wanted to bring me clients and he pays me, but he didn't want the company to know I'd built the website. What? Then how does that work? Jack, that's a weird one, isn't it? Exactly, George. Exactly. Hey Mia, hope you're okay. Yep, make sure you click like. Well, the thing is, Fat Jay, it's a bit like, maybe this website company hasn't got a portfolio. I don't know. But the fact that this company, they've been paid to promote them, aren't even showcasing their logo. Alarm bells, right? Alarm bells. They also 2 weeks ago promoted another company, the same thing, black box, the name of the company, the marketeers. Underneath it was, let me get this right. It wasn't websites because that was the website one. What was it? I can't remember now what it was. Software, that was it. It was software, software creation. Something software. Again, similar thing. Do you want to get in touch with this leading software designer, something? No credentials, doesn't tell you about experience, no mention of previous projects, no mention of name, logo, website, who works for the team, where are they? It doesn't even tell you where they're based. Even with the website one, you don't even know where they're based. They're probably based on Easter Island, right? They're based on Easter Island using like 1 kilobyte speed internet. That's why there's no logo, because when they tried to email the logo, it said the logo will be sent in 4 years' time because it's like 1 gigabyte logo, massive logo, right? Even 1 megabyte logo, but the upload speed is 1 kilobyte per hour. That's how slow it is. They're based in Easter Island, right? And they got statues. Great, you can talk to people if you want. Makes no sense. And this company are based 6 miles away from me. This lead sales generating company. And there's part of me that really wants to do a video about them. There's a part of me that really wants to call them out. And I'm like, I could enter into a mass argument and not great for reputation. But there's a part of me that really wants to say, what is this? What are you doing? Yeah, Andrew, please do double check that post because I'm pretty sure that if you ensure your styling has no color and you do all of your, what is the original color, what is the transition color in the CSS, okay, so you set it as transparent and then you have the color or whatever you do with, and then you set your scrolling effect, it will work. Just go through it slowly. Well, Richard, you know what? Who knows? But what I don't like yet is that there will be people that get sucker punched into using these companies. They pay money and they get jack all back. And the company will say, yeah, but we did your posts. Look, this post had a like. And you know what's really bad? That company hardly ever get a like. Now, here's where it gets really serious. Let's pretend I've hired a lead company to generate leads for me. And I can see they are putting out a post every day. The fact that I am not even liking the post, what does that tell you? The fact that that's company that have 3 people, because I looked at them, they have 3 employed people. There isn't a single like on their post. Surely, if you were a marketing business and you employed 4 or 5 people, wouldn't you be going, right, you know what? When the post goes out, we better all of us like it. In fact, when it goes out, I will share it to my personal as well. They haven't even shared it. There isn't even a single like. Even the web design client hasn't liked it or shared it. And that's why I feel like they're based in Easter Island. Because if they try to hit like, it goes, you must wait 2 days before the like is generated. So the like is like this. It's a slow riser, if you're wondering. It's a slow riser. It's like this. Bing! Right? 2 days. Not rich yet, Ramsey. Of course not. Never will be. I do things in modification. Just got to keep the bills paid. Andrew, they're probably next door to you. It was you, Andrew, wasn't it? It was you. It's all making sense now. It's all making sense. Of course there's no logo. They haven't got the transparent header sorted. Oh, God, my son's back. Everybody hide.
So, Dad, can I please ride my bike around, please?
No.
Please?
Nope.
Please?
Raheem, come on. No. Come on. You're live on air, so there's no need for you to start crying. Listen, okay? Maybe tomorrow I will let you, but right now...
Play out.
After Rascal Ranch, maybe, but it all depends on your behaviour today. So, if you want to go to Rascal Ranch tomorrow... This is daddy talk now. If you want... Careful. Don't... Watch up. If you want to go to Rascal Ranch tomorrow...
Yep.
And you want to play out tomorrow?
Yes.
No? Then how about good behaviour today?
Can I just ride my bike for one time because I haven't ridden
No.
in like 8 years?
No. Raheem, I'm live now. Come on, leave the room. But, come on, leave the room. You're winning 94%, by the way. Come on, leave the room now. But
How much are you winning?
I'm not winning, only 6%. Come on, leave the room. Raheem, I'm live. We're talking about stuff.
Who is saying my dad is the best YouTuber?
Everybody. No, hardly anyone. It was probably me. So, Raheem, behave now. No riding the bike, okay?
Alright, come on.
Right. Sorry, everybody. Spill your engine on what makes sure. Oh, maybe there wasn't CSS code. I might be wrong, Andrew. Maybe it was just... No, do you know what? Maybe it might just be the scrolling effect. Yeah, I mean, if you want to let Artie... Do you want me just to drop an email off? Let me just drop an email. Sorry, let me just do that quickly. If I just send an email to Artif and Andrew... Why is your email not popping up, Andrew? Drew. Why's your email? Oh, there it is. Andrew, got it. Right, I'm just going to drop you both an email. Okay, so I'm calling it Andrew's... it's called Andrew's Problem. So I've just sent an email to Artif and Andrew. Okay, it's called Andrew's Problem. In case you want to talk about, you know, I don't know, sharing bank account details, go for it. Do I use a Stream Deck? No, I use OBS. I'm using YouTube to stream, and I just use OBS, so it's quick and easy for me to just jump around and go, you know, bing, bang, bang, you know, stuff like that, or even like start putting stuff on like this, or even like this. You know, it's dead simple, dead easy, and it's free. YouTube is free. OBS is free. I am free. just writing something here. QI add-ons for... So I'm just going to write here, this is not a... I want to make clear that this QI Add-ons Pro review that's coming out today is not a sponsored or a an affiliate video. It's literally done because I believe in their plugin, and they gave me a copy of Pro, but I did say I did want to do it because I feel like some of their widgets they got are really, really good. Really good. Do 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 do. QI Add-ons Pro. Just gonna make sure I get. Sorry everyone if I go quiet like this, it's just when I'm typing. There was once a time when I did a video, and as I was talking I typed what I was saying, which was bad. Yeah, do you know what, Richard? I tell you what my problem is sometimes, you know, when I go live, I like to go daily, except Sundays. I don't always do a live on Sunday. I like to go daily, and the trouble I've got is sometimes my timing is a little bit determined by my son, but also clients and phone calls and stuff like that, other web work. So there is a slight bit of unpredictability. Usually it's around the same time. I would love to be able to put down, you know, midday or whatever time I'm going to go live. And once I know I can definitely do that, I will be. It's just at the moment, like today I wanted to go live at midday, but I didn't start until I think 20 past because sort my son out and stuff like that and other stuff. And my problem would be if I put a schedule in, I could come undone because of other things that get in the way. And like right now, I can tell you literally right now, yeah, I'm using my phone as my webcam. I can see down here that I've already had 3 missed calls, and 2 of them are from a client, but they have also then sent messages. I've got about 4 other WhatsApp messages coming from stuff. So I've got to somehow find a balance with scheduling and knowing I can stick to them and not get distracted. But I totally agree. I feel sorry for all of you that you have to kind of go, oh, is he live or not live or what's happening? But I definitely will try and sort it out. Yes, Catherine. I used to, Richard. So what I used to do was I used to sometimes drop like a quick on Publer. In fact, I should do it now. I should just drop a quick link, shouldn't I? So let me just mute this for a moment. There we go. I should just drop a link. You are right, actually. Let me just drop a link onto Publer. The reason I use Publer is, in fact, I'll show why I use Publer, right? The reason I like using Publer is for this reason here. So I can just say, hey, I'm live on YouTube now. Come and join the chat about websites and life and anything on your mind. Right, put the link in. Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And then you just hit post, and it's gone out to everyone now. And if people want to join in, they can join in. Or not. But yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I need to get into the habit of doing that. I do have to get into the habit of doing that. Oh, by the way, Paul, his live chat, I think, is next week. Is it next week? Have I got my date wrong? I think it's next week. It's with Dave Foy. And I know Dave's a great... I mean, I learned a lot from Dave Foy when I was trying to get my head around some stuff with Elementor when I was first using it. Dave doesn't really do that many Elementor styley videos, but he was a great tutor that I learned stuff off. I mean, it was more about the basics and getting the basics right. And once I was okay with the basics, then I started learning off others. I have to be honest here, brutally honest. And just other places and stuff. But he was a great place for me to start off with. So I get, even Bjorn, who runs, is it WP Labs? I can't remember what he started with. WP Labs, I think it is. He was another good one that I learned a lot of. Learned a lot off him as well. Early on, though, this is when I was first using Elementor. I now find that sometimes I know the basics and I like to go a step further and stuff like that. Let me just get the link for QI add-ons now as well. Did you put a link into this video as well? There we go. Right, cool. Cool. Yeah, Eddie, I mean, I got Publar. I'm on one of the pro versions as well. And it is really good, isn't it? It's so quick and easy to do. Oh, you mean Dave Foy, Catherine? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, WP Learning, that's the one, Andrew. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure exactly what he does now. So, I'll be what?
My iPad back.
No iPad today. You're allowed your PlayStation 5, no iPad. No, Raheem, you're not. He was a little bit naughty a couple of days ago, so no iPad for 2 days. And no playing outside riding on his bike. He has to have 2 days of punishment. He has to learn there are some things you can't do. But he's fine. I'll take him to an indoor play park tomorrow morning, but I've says you only go in if you behave. So yesterday he was fine. Today, tiny wobble, but he's been generally fine. Go for a swim in the pool. Tony, you just made us all jealous. But yeah, Dave thought, I think when he does his WP Tuts talk with Paul, I think hopefully we get a bit more about him. What is he up to? Because I don't see... I might be wrong, but I don't see Elementor focused videos or stuff like that. And he was doing quite well as well. He was doing quite well. People were watching. He had quite a big user base. What was the crime? Ooh. I can't remember now. Because there's so many. I can't remember. What did he do? Oh, a lot of shouting, a lot of like smacking the wall, smacking the patio window doors and stuff because he wasn't happy. Throwing things. I think he just had a few days of tantrums and stuff. You see, just being generally angry. But it's just because, like, I think he just got a bit angry. Yeah, I think that's right, Catherine, actually. Now, you see, Richard, what Richard has just said there is my kind of thinking, but I need to be sure. Was he fully over with Webflow? And the fact that he's now coming back to WordPress, I think that's an interesting... Now, that's an interesting video if Dave ever does it, right? If we have someone who's now actually gone from WordPress Elementor and he was doing very successful work, videos on that, and he went to Webflow and now he's coming back, does that not tell you something? Maybe. What was it? The infrastructure? The support? The amount of solutions? What was it? What's made him go from there? Well, you started there, then you went there, and then you come back again. What happened there? I think that's quite telling. Am I reading too much into it? Are we reading too much into it? So I'm looking forward to watching that one. I'm looking forward to watching that talk, because I think because a lot of people do ask, a lot of people do ask about this. They kind of go, sorry, I've just got to click something here. Webflow versus WordPress, which one would you go for? If I answer that, because I don't use Webflow, all I'm going to do is read a couple of articles and go, right, what's the pros and cons, pros and cons, pros and cons. So my experience on my video would not be good. However, someone who's actually lived and breathed it, okay, that could be super, super interesting. Tony's just sent a... Whoa! Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Tony has just sent a picture of his pool. Look at this. Look at this. Is this bush for like, you go, I need to go toilet, but I don't want to wee in the pool. Ooh, look, there's a bush. I don't want to go inside. Just go to the bush. Quick, jump in the bush. Look at that. Oh, man, on a super hot day, right? On a super hot day. Wow. And the fact it's empty. This is weird. It's completely empty. I bet the water is burning hot, though. Right, the water must be burning, baking hot. Yeah, Catherine, I can tell. I think there's a lot of people that want to hear that story. I mean, Mark, right? So I'm gonna just direct my next question to Mark now. Okay. Can you name something that you can do in Webflow which you can't do in WordPress? Yes, so Tony, where are you? Whereabouts is your pool again? Doesn't look like Easter Island to me. Where's your pool again? Yes, so Mark, can you tell us about what things can Webflow do either better or it can do that WordPress either is lacking or can't do? Is there anything you can put your finger on? Are there like 3 or 4, 5 things, or even just one? Is there just something that you know? Oh, yeah, reading it. Oh, hold on. Oh, is this the comment about to appear now, Mark? So I read what you said about Webflow being amazing, but you're still getting back to WordPress. But what is it about Webflow that made that is that's made you kind of not use it, but what is it about it that is, would you say, is better than... So I'm not... Even Elementor, because you could compare it to Elementor. as well. What is it? Oh, right. Oh, right. Got you. Got you. Right. Got you. Right. That was the comment from Dave. Not you. Got it. Got it. God. Totally got that wrong, didn't I? Mark. I was going, come on, Mark. Tell us. Tell us. I did. Yeah. I think I was looking at that pool. But can I pose a question to all of you? What if this is a visual illusion? What if this pool actually, right, is actually the size of my foot? We are being made to believe that this is big because of the people here. But in actual fact, this pool is the size of my foot. This is a visual illusion, right? Right, this is a Sylvanian family-sized pool. All you can do is get your foot in there, and that is it. Yeah, so by the way, I'll let you know, Mark. So the chat, there is a lag of about 40 seconds. The reason there's a lag is because it allows the, the subtitles. Catherine will know what I mean, the captions. You have to have a bit of lag. Otherwise, the captions for anyone where English isn't their first language might struggle. So that QI add-ons video. Oh no, what have I done? I've hit the wrong button. I'm adding on a video and I think I've just gone and hit the wrong button. Where is it? Where's the video? Where's the video? Where is the video? Right, okay, here we go. Just got to do something here. Sorry, none of the above. Submit the rating. Sometimes uploading videos to YouTube do take it. I think it's a shared pool, Richard. It looks to me like a shared pool. It's a shared pool. I think it does look to me like a shared pool. Clues Arena. How to make an image slider with bullet pagination on the left-hand side. You would have to use some CSS. So, what I would recommend you do, Clues Arena, is use site origin CSS. In fact, you know what I'll do? Let me create a video on that. I haven't created a video on that, so let me put it on my list. Okay. Slider with vertical pagination left hand side. So what you would do is you would create it, you would then go to something like site origin CSS or something, and then you could position that whatever widget to be like over, you could transform it to go that way, because literally it's just a transformation, right? Rotate, so it goes like that, and then you would position it to be there. Hey, Jimmy! QI also has a theme, but I don't like their theme. You know how I don't like Cadence because of the amount of settings? Imagine taking Cadence and mixing it with Ocean WP. All of these settings, that is what Code does with their theme, and I don't like it. I downloaded it, installed it, and I was like that for an hour, going back and forth, and I could not work out the hell what some of the settings were. But the plugin for the widgets, super cool. Super cool. Yep, good point there by Catherine. You got that plugin as well, Unlimited Elements. Yeah, Clues, I will do a video on it, okay? And I'll do it with some CSS code, okay? I will do one, all right? You're just going to have to wait until Monday. You're going to have to wait until Monday, all right? Don't rush me. No, you're going to have to wait till Monday. Maybe tomorrow. Most likely Monday, all right? You just got to wait. If you're in a real big rush, okay, right, if you're in a real big rush, go and watch this video, right? Clues. So let me just show you a video, right? Go and watch this video. Right, go and watch this video. And it will tell you how to use site origin CSS, and you'll get it. Once you watch the video, you'll go, oh. You'll be like this. Oh. Probably not like that. That sounded like Elvis jumping out of a paragraph, out of a plane without a parachute. Paragraph? Elvis jumping out of a plane without a parachute. Oh. Oh. Right? Yeah. Sunday is a bit of a weird day for me because I usually am working. I might spend... So on for the last 6 years, right, my wife works on Sundays. She works at the hospital in the cardio ward. So for the last 6 years, I've only had off, I would say, maybe 5 or 6 Sundays. Every Sunday for 6 years, except 5 or 6 Sundays, it's just me and Raheem. So I've got to spend a bit more time with him. I have done the odd chat on a Sunday, but it's not totally fair on him because I'm kind of then... Well, it's not completely fair on him. Richard, I need to build a new corporate website. Used Elementor. Looking at alternatives. Well, Richard, interesting one. Let's all help Richard out with this. Why are you not thinking of using Elementor, though? Any reason why? Is it you just want to try something different? Or is it just... Do you know what? I had a feeling Mark might come with that. I thought, I wonder if Mark's going to mention bricks. There we go. But why... What's making you feel like not doing it with Elementor? Is it due to the clients not wanting to pay for the license? Is it... I mean, if it's to do with performance, right? I mean, WebP images, custom load fonts. Watch out for videos and sliders in your hero banner. Optimization of CSS and JavaScript. Autoptimize is my go-to plugin. WP Fastest Cache as well. And you can hit 90-95% on the mobile. Definitely on the desktop. Your page speed performance. Mark, that sounds like a proper contest. You know, Bricks is slightly edging out Breakdance in the testing. And Breakdance is doing a comeback now. It's on its head and oh god, it's on its bottom. Somebody give Breakdance a little bit of oxygen. It's collapsed. Can you imagine that as a meme? Breakdance has gone down. Somebody give it some oxygen. Breakdance is down. Yeah, so Richard, what George's question is asking, yeah, who's the host? Well, multiple questions. Who's the host? Where's the client based? And, yeah, those questions, yeah. In fact, 3 questions. Who's the host? Where's the client based? And where is the client's audience based?
Sorry for making a lot of noise.
I didn't hear you. Are you wet?
Yeah, I had a shower.
You've had a shower?
No, more like spring water on my face. I did no shampoo.
No shampoo. That's how I tell if he's done shampoo. I smell his hair. Yes, can you dry your hair first? Put a hat on. Dry your hair, mate. Yes, Eddie. I kid you not, Eddie, right? I kid you not. I mean, to be honest though, the only... can I show you? Can I show you? Let me see if I can open another window. Let me show you if I can show you. Where are they? Right, I don't actually have many extensions, Eddie. I can show you now if you want. So look, over here, right, this is Chrome. This is Chrome, by the way. I have font identifier by what font is. So I could hover over this. Look at this. As soon as I hover over it, can you see? It says click to get similar fonts. Can you see this? Click to get similar fonts. Click to get similar fonts. Click to get similar fonts. Right? It's going to start to identify the font. I also have Uber Suggest, which I don't really use that much anymore. It's handy though when you're doing a check of a website, and you can see like the domain authority and what's happening. That's a free extension, right? And then I have Go Full Page. So if I hit this, right, look, can you see what it's doing? And then look, it's generated a full page screenshot. Look at that, full page screenshot, and it's the full page. Well, what do you know? Isn't that interesting? So my only extensions on Chrome are Font Identifier, Go Full Page, and Uber Suggest. And that's it. The live chat overlay is for when I do the YouTube live chats. But that's it. That's it, Eddie. There we go. That's all it is. That's all it is, mate. It's not exciting, is it, what I have on that list? It's not groundbreaking. But it's pretty good. Just checking the comments. Sorry, I missed them all. Missed them all. Sorry, question there and I just missed it. Mark's question. I have a question. Do you guys host your client sites? We now use their hosting, or we advise them to go to SiteGround or Elementor Cloud. We used to host on SiteGround. I fell out of love with all of the, we got to maintain this, maintain that. I fell out of love with hosting packages. Becomes more of a burden, right? Richard, GoDaddy. But A2, client is in UK, but okay. A2 should be fine. I'm pretty sure A2 are good. Take care, Andrew. You're not leaving us. You're always there in our memories, okay, Andrew? Take care. Oh, measure dimension. Oh, that's a good one, Mark. There you go. Measure dimension. I tend to just do this, by the way. I just kind of, like Command Shift 5, and you get that little box you can draw or whatever when you're doing screenshots, and it tells you the size difference. Yep, color code or a color tool. Go Full Page is the bomb. Absolutely, Catherine. Fonts Ninja, Fire Shot in Chrome. Melissa, can you confirm what the name is of your what's your preferred color finder one? What is Fire Shot though? What is Fire Shot? What is that one? What is Fire Shot? What is Fire Shot? Hey Jason. What is because Jason uses it too. No, Eddie, I don't need loads of Chrome extensions because do you know what? TLC online channel, I don't use 20i, but whenever I contacted them a few times with 2 different clients and their customer service was spot on. The customer service was spot on. The what they offer was great. The price was low as well. So if I have a client who doesn't want to use SiteGround and they're in the UK, I actually would say to them, go to 20i. We don't use them because we use SiteGround, but I would definitely tell them, go to 20i. Oh, right. Okay, Fireshot. Okay. Would you say it's better than Go Full Page? Yeah, Go Full Page allows you to do that as well. So Go Full Page you can export as a PNG or as a PDF as well. Multiple ways to export. Shall I tell you why I don't use a color picker? Because I tend to have Canva open, I just drop the image in there or whatever. But you are right, I should have a Chrome extension for that. I should do. Color by Cardos. Okay. I'm just making a note of these on my to-do list here. Did you say Cardos? Cardos. Hoverify. Color Slurp. Yeah, I mean, I would say, Richard, right, that if you are careful with your WebP images and your size of your images, and you resize the images or have an alternate version for mobile, okay, in custom fonts, remember, if you're using the Roboto font throughout the website, hey Graham, you don't say sorry, okay? We're glad to have you. Don't forget to click like, everyone. Click like. If you are only using Roboto in the website, you don't need to use custom load fonts because it will automatically be the default font. So you're okay there. Well, 9 times out of 10, it will be the default font. Optimization with auto-optimize and stuff like that. Hey, Atif. Again, you can manage your speed performance. Hey, Zach. And you can hit over 90% for the mobile and the desktop. And often the root cause of why you have a low page speed are your host, Google Tag Manager, Facebook Pixel, and the biggest, problem of everyone's bum, cookies consent. They're your problems. Yes, someone posted something. I think it was in WP Tuts or somewhere. Or was it Building Businesses with Elementor? Someone posted something where they said Cloudflare are now selling domain names. But is that for the first year and then the cost goes up? Does anyone know if that is are you grandfathered into that cost? Oh, what service is that? Nice one from RT. He made a loom. When we say loom, we're not talking about those braids that kids do with their hair. No, we're talking about a loom video. You know what I would say, Richard? In this scenario where it's okay, Pad 1, but what I would say, Richard, is in this scenario, yes, Syed, ask your question. That's what we're here for, Syed. You don't even have to say, can I ask? Just do it. Go for it, mate. We're here for you. What I would say, Richard, is that if I've got a client and I'm now building a website, I would always go for the page builder or the tool that I know I can build with to deliver. It is risky to jump to another tool where suddenly you're going to spend more time trying to work out what you're trying to do because you don't know everything about what that tool can and can't do. And I would say, dark side, I would say that, it was you, Mark. There you go. Do you see? I saw it in WP Tuts. It was you. Artie, if you got 3 kids, ain't you? No wonder you sound like a zombie. Is it 3 kids you got? I think. Google, I mean, look, I think that the impact on your Google rankings is only going to be a problem if your website is like 20%. When you have... Do you remember I told you about someone 2 weeks ago or last week? They had 7% page speed score. The website wasn't even complicated. It was just big images, no preloaded fonts galore all over the place, right? Inner sections, videos, all this stuff. 7%. The website barely got over 9% when I ran it at different times of the day. I was like, flipping heck, what's going on here? Syed, what's your question? Yes, I did. And the finale, I feel like the whole Obi-Wan show for me was a letdown. Not because it has to be full of nostalgia. Not because it has to follow a set way of doing things. I just felt they missed a trick on the show. We didn't need Princess Leia. It was more about her than Luke. Luke was a bit of a wet fish, a bit of a wet lettuce in the show. You know, there was no, you know, it was a bit like, nothing much about him. The opportunity to have Obi-Wan interacting more with Owen Lars, the uncle and the auntie and all of that, missed opportunity. The whole Darth Vader thing, it just felt forced. You know, and the whole Inquisitors and all of that, you know, like it was like it could have been so much more. And if you look at the Mandalorian, brilliant, right? Book of Boba Fett, rubbish. It was Boba Fett was one of my favorite characters. It was just, did you like it? It had callbacks. It had callbacks, but I felt it could have been more. Don't get me wrong, the actress playing Leia, she was good. I just felt like I think what they did is I think they were trying to explain how she knew who Obi-Wan was, and they achieved that. But it was I think I was expecting more. But I cannot wait for Stranger Things Season 4 Part 2. Oh, yeah, Artif, The Boys is brilliant. Do you know what, Mark? That's exactly how I felt about the Book of Boba Fett. When we had the episodes with Mando, it lifted off, right? It was great again. But I haven't seen the latest episode yet. I've heard people raving about Herogasm, which is episode 6 of The Boys. People have gone crazy about it. But I haven't watched it. Might watch it tonight or tomorrow, depending on if I can make sure my son is asleep, because he can't watch it. But Book of Boba Fett, right, was one of my favorite characters from the original Star Wars, right? And when he came back in Mandalorian Season 2, I was like, yeah, okay, this is good. But what they did in the Book of Boba Fett, they literally took him from being a gutsy, and they just turned him into a wet lettuce, didn't they? Like, it was just wet lettuce. Do you know what? I actually like the Solo film, Zach. I spent a lot of time when I was watching Solo, right? I like The Boys. I just feel like the plot, the idea, the unpredictability of the show, the acting, the delivery by Homelander, epic. But with Solo, I actually sat there smiling throughout the film because it was very nostalgic. It could have been better. Don't get me wrong. Solo could have been a lot better in many areas, but I still sat through the film smiling. And I have to be honest, when I watched The Last Jedi, I came out of it and I had to force myself to like it. And I was like, yeah, it's good, it's all right. 2 days later, I'm not so sure now. A week later, I actually did not like The Last Jedi. And it's one of those Star Wars movies I'll never watch again. That's how much I don't like it. And, it's... Anyway, let's not go too much into Star Wars. Oh, Richard, you got to watch it, mate. You got to watch it. But I've said it before 2 days ago, but Stranger Things Season 4, Part 2, the trailer is amazing. I mean, I put it on the TV the other day for my wife to watch it because she's not seen it. And she was like this all the way through. It's a great, great thing. Right, this video I was loading up is still processing. Still processing. Just getting rid of some emails that are coming through. Sorry, just to delete some things. Someone actually contacted me 2 days ago where they might need my help to do a website that they've already got built. And I sent them back an answer, and they've sent back their reply. And their reply is so long. Their reply, let me tell you how long it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages worth of info. And it's all writing. And I did say to them, if I'm going to work or advise you any further on this, for me, I have to have consultation time paid for, because this is like, you're asking a lot. Because it's going to take me about half an hour to read the damn email before I even respond. Yeah, I mean, Mark, I was born in 1978. I grew up in the 80s. You know, I'm one of those people where, you know when the Goonies first came out? Was it 85? Was it 85 or 86? I think it was 86. 85. I don't know. Around that time, 85, 80, 86. I remember watching it, you know, when you had the video cassette, watching it at home. And I was eating. And when you, for the first time, see the scene where Mouth is translating to the house helper, the Spanish, and I had food in my mouth. I was eating, right, a sandwich. No, it's not a sandwich. It was like, yeah, it was, I think it was a sandwich or something. All I remember is I just went, and whatever I had in my mouth just went like that. Like, if you've got 3D glasses on, put them on now. Where did Syed disappear? He said he was going to ask a question and he's disappeared. Syed, where's your question? We don't have your question here. Where's your question? We can't see it. No, it's not a rant, by the way. So this question, they're explaining loads of stuff and blah, 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 blah. And they want to work with us and blah, 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 blah. But I don't think they understand that I'm not going to spend an hour reading and formulating my question and answer and problem solving what we're going to do for you. That's not how it works. So initial emails, free of charge. If there's a few more back and forth, free of charge. But this one now has gone into so much detail. And now they want to know, well, what about this? What about that? What about that? What about that? What about that? That's now consultation. And I made clear to them previously, this is how much I charge for 1 hour, half a day, a full day, 2 days, 3 days. There's a sliding scale. So if they want to work with me for 3 days, it's cheaper than you paying by hour for 3 days, basically. You have a sliding scale. 1976, Mark. Hey. So, in the early 80s, I first saw Star Wars when I was 4.5 years old. And I was hooked. That moment in my life when I first saw Star Wars, it was mid-1982-ish, 83, 82, something like that year. I saw it. My life changed from that moment in just life. Science fiction, fantasy, all of that. And then you had And then you had like these epic movies coming out. Ghostbusters, Goonies, Gremlins. God, the 80s was an amazing time. Willow. Flight the Navigator. Right? God, what an era, hey? Batman. Tim Burton, hey? Michael Keaton, the first Batman. Not the first Batman, but you know, the budget scale movie and all of that. Wow, Mark. Wow, Mark, you would have, wow. Back to the Future. Right? You know that era of suddenly, because the movies that came out in the 80s, in my opinion, changed the landscape of just things. Star Wars, obviously. Superman, you know, the original one. 78, 77. They did big things too, but in the 80s is suddenly when things started, you know, just, can't explain it, but, you know, just stuff. You know, and you had obviously you had Raiders of the Lost Ark and all that, which was 80, but then you had the Temple of Doom and Last Crusade and all of this stuff. All of this stuff, you know. And to be a kid then, in the 80s, to be there to watch them, whether you saw it at the cinema or the video Predator, Running Man, right? The stuff you got to see that people now see as, oh, that's an old film or whatever, but you were there to see them, you know, because the 80s set up a lot of, I feel like, what then started to follow in the 90s and years after that. Catherine's dad sold DeLoreans. Okay, can I just say something about what Catherine has just written? This is really funny. Yeah, Transformers, Thundercats, all of that, Gummy Bears. Can we just read what Catherine's written? My dad sold DeLoreans for a brief time before the builder got caught. Just read that. My dad sold DeLoreans for a brief time. Is that like a paradox happening right there in that sentence? Isn't that like a funny sentence? My dad sold DeLoreans for a brief time. That's just like an epic sentence. Like, just there, stop there. The word time. You know, so it was the 80s was, I think, an amazing, amazing time. You know, TV shows were quite rubbish. You know, TV shows, it was all Dallas and Dynasty and Falcon Crest and, you know, they weren't all Neighbours. You know, it wasn't the most amazing time, you know, like the TV we have now, or no, the TV we've had in the last 18 years. Lost, for me, changed TV in the way things were done. Lost changed things. Then TV shows after that got better and better and better and better and better, right? But 80s was a great time. I've got that really big 5-page email, and I've got 2 other emails. So no, I always get these weird video requests from people. Go, hey, can you promote a video for us? And I'm like, nope, because you're not giving me any details. The Box of Delights. No, I don't. I don't think I've ever seen that. Mark. That's the thing, Artie. So here's the thing, right? Why are so many movies coming out where they're actually trying to cash in on the 1980s vibe? Because we're all adults now. But also, they're trying to grab that mood, right? And that says a lot about... Oh, Saved by the Bell. There we go. Saved by the Bell. That was late 80s, but that was a great show. You know, and I... Like... when they did the Ghostbusters with the female cast, I had high hopes for it and I really wanted it to work, but it didn't work. When they did the Ghostbusters Afterlife, I had even higher hopes. And it was okay. And it's like, you didn't do it good. Transformers 1, the Michael Bay movie, I liked that movie. After that, every other Transformers movie just went downhill, downhill, downhill. The last one, The Last Night, Transformers The Last Night, was appalling. I watched it in the cinema and I was like this. I was literally, for the first time I've ever done this in a film, looking at my phone. How long until this is over? I can't believe how bad it was as a film. Because I loved Transformers. I loved it. Brum. Was that the car, Artie? Brum. No, was it a shop or a car? Brum. That rings a bell. Maybe we should have a live chat one day where I schedule it and I say, right, the topic is talking about the 1980s. Right? Yes, yellow car. See? It rung a bell. It rung a bell, Artie. Brum. Yellow car, big eyes. The headlights were the eyes, wasn't it? And it was a convertible. It was a convertible. Looked like, convertible. The headlights were the eyes. Yeah. Bumblebee was okay. Bumblebee was okay. But I'll tell you what. You know what kind of shows how sometimes doing things as a movie, a live action movie, isn't a good thing. You know, on Netflix, if you watch the Transformers animated show, Earthrise, the Cybertron War and all of that, have you watched those? Brilliant. League of Legends, Arcane. Who here has watched Arcane, League of Legends on Netflix? If you got Netflix and you've not watched League of Legends Arcane, get off your ass and watch it. Exactly, Richard. You know that Ghostbusters with the females, the cast? I had really high hopes because I liked the cast they had. I was like, oh, this is going to be good. But the plot, the villain, everything about it was just wrong. It just fell flat. The jokes didn't work. It just fell flat. Yes, I saw, not the new He-Man. I don't like the new one, but I did watch the Revelations one. That was okay. It was good. It could have been better, but that was okay. Kevin Smith, He-Man, the Revelations, I think it was called. I'm really... Can I say this? Parent explicit content is about to follow. Age of Extinction, not Age of Extinction, Age of Resistance. The Last Crystal. Not the Last Crystal, the Dark Crystal. Age of Resistance. Did you watch that? Episode 1 was a bit meh, but after that it picks up. The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance was... I loved it. And I was so disappointed that Netflix stopped it after season 1. And I think it was to do with how long it took to film. Because it's all puppeting, right? Puppetry. But if any of you haven't watched it, I really do. I mean, Mark, I loved Arcade. I really did it. Oh, Artif, I don't think I can talk to you anymore, Artif. I had high hopes for you, and now it's all just gone downhill. Downhill, mate. Downhill. Right, I do want to say, though, that we have been live for 1 hour 54. And when you're sat on a chair for nearly 1 hour 54, it means I'm not burning calories or doing much. So I am going to cut the live chat. I'm really sorry. I'm going to cut the live chat in a couple of minutes, all right? Any final questions? Any final questions anyone wants to ask? Not about breakdance, all right, or oxygen. Any of that. Anyone got any final questions, for whether it's for me, the viewers, anyone watching, generally anything? Take care, Eddie. Go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I hope you're okay with that quick Google extension thing. Richard, the longest I've ever done is over 5 hours. I did over 5 hours. Could I do a 24-hour one? I could if I know my wife and son ain't here. If I know they're not around, I would do it because then I'm not ignoring them. Does that make sense? But if they weren't around for 24 hours, I would do a 24-hour one. I would be absolutely shattered by the end of it. Actually, no, I can't do 24 hours. I'm lying. I do 12 hours. In fact, I don't think you can do more than 12 hours anyway on a live chat. I think there's a cut-off point with YouTube anyway. Don't worry, Memesla. We get you. Don't worry. And you're going to improve, all right? You're going to improve. Can you imagine, though, a 24-hour video? I'd have to have a portable. So when I go to the loo, I'd have to put my laptop here and then make sure the camera is kind of only here. So while I'm sat there and I'm talking with the toilet behind me. Okay, everyone, look, I'm going to go now, okay? Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, or whatever you're doing with your friends, your family, or even on your own. When you have some free time, go and catch up on some TV shows or with a book, or learn something new. Richard, do I use global site settings only for colors and sometimes fonts? Colors and sometimes fonts. And that is it. That's my Obi-Wan moment. That is it. Colors, for sure. Fonts, sometimes. Everything else, I don't care. I like to be agile. I like to flex it. But yeah, that's all I do it for. And it's also easy when you hand over to a client. Because I go to them, look, you want to change the color? Here's where. So it just keeps it easy for them as well. Thank you very much, all of you, especially joining on a Saturday. It's asking a lot of you to do that. But take care. I'll see you all soon. You know, live long and prosper. And whatever else you want to do.